I'm not saying that you should deny the difficult events of your life. But the fact that you survived is also a wonderful story to tell. And that story, the story of the way you came through a difficult situation, found resources within yourself or outside of yourself, gleaned from that experience what you wanted and what you didn't want going forward, that is a story that can inspire you and others to heal and grow.
Everything you need is already within you. The beauty of life is that your destiny lies always in your hands. The time has come for you to step up and be great.
Something, somewhere, knows what's best for me and promises to keep sending me people and experiences to light my way as long as I live in gratitude and keep paying attention to the signs. A man who denies his past is a man who truly denies himself a future, for he refuses to know himself. And to deny knowledge of oneself is to stumble through life as handicapped as the blind mute. Inspiration is external and motivation is internal. It is up to me to provide the switch and you to flip it on.
Man is a spiritual being, a soul, and at some period of his life everyone is possessed with an irresistible desire to know his relationship to the infinite. There is something within him which urges him to rise above himself, to control his environment, to master the body and all things physical and live in a higher and more beautiful world.
Life is a mystery. And it should be so, for the sorrow that accompanies being human and the choices one will have to make are burden, too heavy for most to know before their time comes. Let your haters be your motivators. There is a secret place, a radiant sanctuary, as real as your own kitchen, more real than that, constructed of the purest elements, overflowing with the 10,000 beautiful things, worlds within worlds, forests, rivers, velvet coverlids thrown over feather beds, fountains bubbling beneath a canopy of stars, bountiful forests, universal libraries, a wine cellar offering an intoxicant so sweet you will never be sober again, a clarity so complete you will never again forget. This magnificent refuge is inside you. Enter. Shatter the darkness that shrouds the doorway. Believe the incredible truth that the Beloved has chosen for his dwelling place the core of your own being, because that is the single most beautiful place in all of creation. Men love women who are courageous, for it means they can go all the way with him in his pursuit of his good dreams and intentions.
Bad, or good, as it happens to be, that is what it is to exist. It is as though I have been silent and fuddled with sleep all my life. In spite of all, I know now that at least it is better to go always towards the summer. Towards those burning seas of light, to sit at night in the forecastle lost in an unfamiliar dream, when the spirit becomes filled with stars, instead of wounds, and good and compassionate and tender. To sail into an unknown spring. Or receive one's baptism on storm's promontory, where the solitary albatross heels over in the gale, and at last come to land. To know the earth under one's foot and go, in wild delight, ways where there is water. I try hard not to judge anyone, and I try to bless everyone who is a part of my life, particularly anyone with whom I am having any problems.
I've come to realize that sometimes, what you love most is what you have to fight the hardest to keep.